see the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands.
Jonah Adventure Blog, thank you very much for being here. First one in the chat, and let me go ahead and turn on my speaker so I could hear the bloop when things come in for the chat. Good to see you, Jonah. Mega love shout out to you, host. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, we're gonna get things started here in just a moment. Analysis paralysis. Have you heard of this before? There's so many things to do where you're frozen and can't do stuff anymore. So it's like, sometimes you just gotta press record. You know what I mean? Sometimes for me, I just have to press record because I do get stuck doing things. All right, so what I'm doing is I use this program that allows me that does a bloop sound like a water droplet saying, hey, someone just put a new new message in the chat, so read it. But thank you so much for being here, folks. I appreciate everybody stopping in to say hello and make it happen. No, thank you for it's support, right? That's what we do. We support each other, and so very happy to do that for you also. It's fun as well. But yeah, so I'm actually in the process right now of making a thumbnail for this particular live stream. I kind of got stuck doing something, then I got stuck doing something else. I was like, you know what? You just got to press record. Just go live. Just press that button. It's like, hey, the power of the finger, right? To just make it happen. So look, what am I doing? First thing I want to do, though, is Photoshop. Oh, my Stream Deck is not working. Ray, good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here. But yeah, I just wanted to show you. I was like, you know, let's just press record. Let's just do it. So what am I doing? Well, let's go ahead and make a thumbnail real quick for what I am trying to do here. So okay, what I do is I bring a picture over and I put it into Photoshop and basically just, you know, set it up so that so it looks good, you know. And so we're gonna start the day off with a little bit of a Photoshop action. I think that's okay. And just cleaning up this picture, because I do like making my thumbnails, you know. I do put a little effort into it, you know. And oopsie, undo, and such. It's fun. It's coloring for adults. Color a little bit of but yeah, it's fun. I enjoy doing this. I don't mind it at all, and it's not like I'm gonna take forever to do it either. I'm not, you know, none of your business. Good to see you. Good to see you. Huggles to you and the family, Jason. I appreciate you, Eddie. I appreciate you greatly, man. But yeah, just having fun making my thumbnails here, you know, enjoying the process of getting it done, you know. Oopsie, you know. So as you know, I like to set my hair up so that it's like this. Set up my hair. I'll probably play some Fortnite. I am going to. What was the name of this? What's the name? OBS Settings from PC to laptop. So it's like, why are you doing this right now? This is supposed to be OBS Settings. We'll get to it in just a moment. I promise. Oops. You know, I need to set it up. Press the minus button here, and I just go bloop, 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 bloop. Oops. Bloop, bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Give myself a different thumbnail hairstyle. Before it was all spiky. Now it's like Bart Simpson-y. I don't even care for the Simpsons, but bloop. You guys remember you watch the Simpsons, right? Bloop. Let's see here. Nobody can bust hair like that. Yeah, like Bart Simpson. That dude's hair is crazy, man. Oh my gosh. All right, let's do this. Whoops. Adding hair. Now I take hair away. It does look nice, however, I noticed. Yeah, I mean, I actually enjoy making my thumbnail, you know. It's a process, so to speak, right? So that's the layer, right? I took a picture, I sent it to my computer, and then I basically just edited it in in Photoshop, and this is what it looks like here. There you go. And so what are these words here? Morning, Anthony. Anthony, good to see you here also. Good to see you, Anthony. So now what I need to do is, let's do this. Let's just put a box here like this. Bloop. Cancel. Boom. And then we're going to turn this box like so. Whoops, V. Whoops, undo. Press V to select it and basically do something like this and just skew this about. I think the alternate button is how I can pull this corner down. Here, nope, that's not it. Undo. Alternate. Whoa, why do I have two? Alternate. Select and nope. Undo. That smile is on point, Jason. Oh, well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Maybe it's the control button. Control, where I could just grab a corner. Yep, and do like this. Okay, cool. Yep, control. Boom. Boom. There. Do this, just so I could pull this corner down some. Into the spot where it needs to go, like about here. We're estimating here for two reasons. And then here, and then here. And then we'll put some text inside of it also. Yeah? It's Fortnite. Please share. It's Fortnite. What is Death Star event tonight? Oh yeah, the Fortnite. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna participate in that just because I got other things to do, like, you know, or maybe I will because I'm setting up a second PC to be a live streamer. My laptop over here. All right, so let's make this color switch white. Boom. Okay. Paint and there. Okay, rasterize it. Boom. And then we can get rid of the layer as well. Layer, stroke, and then let's just unclick it there and okay. In other words, why is the layer still there? Undo. Why is there a border? V. Whoa, undo. Escape, undo. I bet Justin is in that mix. Yeah, I'm live right now. Be playing till the event. All right, Anthony, I'll go ahead and play your live stream in the background for you here. Anthony's a very good Fortnite player. Check his stream out, folks, if you're interested. All right, copy and paste, and then hi, Anthony. Lurk mode on. Thank you for being here, Anthony. Yeah, I think Justin's gonna be there. I think so. I'm not sure, but yeah. All right, so I'm gonna go back to this one here. I give this a. They don't call it border. They call it a stroke. So layer style stroke, and then I can change the color for it here like this and like this. I know nobody really cares about the the thumbnails, but I do because I like doing it. All right, so you know what I should have done. Too late now. All right. My laptop. Let's see here. Let's make this color of what color? Blue? Blue. Okay. Put it on top. And boom. V. Put this out here, and then we're going to turn it. Let's see, like so. Ideally, what I do is match the angle. So control, we're gonna pull a corner down like this, and then we're gonna pull this thing up here. Whoops, like so. But I want to skew this. Is it alternate? My laptop. Second PC. Second. All right. Streaming laptop. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see, but you know what? It's going to be in a thumbnail anyway, so it doesn't really matter, I think. Enter. There. And then center. Center. Okay. Let's move it here like this. Squish it down some. So what do you guys got planned for today? Gaming with Ford Powers in the house. Great to see you. Have a great live, bro. You as well, Anthony. You as well. Is the fence fixed, Jason? Yeah, I haven't worked on it in a while. It's been fixed. It is fixed. Thank you for asking. You know what? I don't like the way that looks. So we're going to do this. Cut, and then enter, enter. And then we're going to add another layer here. Paste. A second one. Second, yeah, I haven't worked on that fence in a little while, Eddie. I think that was the last live stream that you were on. Other than last night, 190. So we'll make this 190 also. And yeah, like I said, I'm just messing around with the settings here and just doing the thing and making it happen. Escape V. Bring this over here like so. I'll make that there. And then done. And then we're just going to do like this. Or something like that. I'm listening here. I'm heading to the store. All right, Dusty. Well, thanks, bro. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. I don't like the way this looks either. Delete. So we're going to do this and then paste, and then we're just going to make this 190 also because it was all skewed out, you know. Whoops, cancel. Whoa, undo. There. And yeah, we're just going to get things done. We're going to use, I know also, you also plan of the day. Exactly. I need to, this is part of the plan of the day. I need to get back to doing those, don't I, Dusty? Escape V, and then bring this over here. And then we're going to streaming laptop. Enter. Put this over there. And then we're just going to turn it like this. And make it match the top of the screen there. It looks funny, doesn't it? I can't get it to skew out, so we're just going to angle these in just a little bit so it's not too bad. All right, that's good enough. Oopsie. It didn't save, didn't take it. There, good enough, done. And then file, and then export, and then export as. And when I export it, I set it up so that it's always going to be, oh wait, no, this is not the right size. So I need to right click. We need to merge the visible layers, and then we can duplicate the layer into my thumbnail PSD, which is right here, which puts it in the right aspect ratio, which when I go to file and then let's see, done, file, export as, all I got to do is click on export because it sets it up in the perfect size for YouTube thumbnails, which if you can see it here, oh, you can't see the window. It's 1280 by 720. So yeah, you can't actually see the file, how I'm saving it. So second PC, enter, save, bam. And then we'll go back over here because I actually like this because I could use this for other things as well. Let's see here, undo. There we go, cool, save. File, save the project. We're gonna call this laptop. That sounds like Stig's. I knew it. That's Stig's greeting every single time. Surprise, brother. That's awesome, Stig's, bro. You know what we should do? What do you call it? Set it up so it's exclamation point Stig's, and it comes up with your saying whatever. So we all to include your link for the or whatever. You know how StreamerBot does that? Laptop template. All right, that's awesome. Oh man, that's so funny. Stig's. I knew it was you. Surprise. That's so awesome. All right, okay, and you know what? There's something on here. This white part here doesn't sit well with me, but I'm gonna leave it as is. Why? Because I want to change the thumbnail. So we're gonna close this out here. That's been saved. We will save this here also. We can close this as well. And I was working on the other thumbnail earlier, which is this one here, which I think I'll just go ahead and save this also. File, save, and then save, and then okay, and then close, and let's see here. Yeah, I discovered, you see how the background on this is pretty blurry, right? I was like, oh, didn't realize that was a, what do you call it, an option, you know, on my cell phone. Yes, I am setting up a second computer setup. I'm going to use my laptop as a second computer. The specs for the laptop were actually in the description. It's a Best Buy back from 2022, but it does have a 3050 graphics card on it. I can play Fortnite on it, but the big PC here is the main computer, of course. Or, I mean, main computer, stream computer, versus me buying and setting up a second laptop. I'd rather, or a second computer for streaming. Hey, let's see if we could do it this way. I did get a capture card. I did get a capture card to do that with. So we'll close this here. Done. Escape. Close. No, don't need to save it. And we'll close this one out also. And no. And close out Photoshop. Close. All right, cool. So that will be the thumbnail that I changed this live stream to. So let's do that. Edit and then scroll down, because not exactly happy with that particular one. Second PC, open and save streaming laptop. All right, let's get to it. So I actually, let's see here. I used ChatGPT to figure this out a little bit ago, and we're gonna overhaul the settings on this. Let's get rid of this for now too. Not using the heart rate. Overall, the settings on my OBS as well. That one will work. No capture card needed. Just stream the signal via Ethernet from the PC to the laptop via SR. Oh wow! All right, Stigs. Whoa, what do you got to go via SRT? I was just gonna. The funny thing is, I chat GPT to how to do it, and it told me I needed a capture card. So what you're telling me is something completely different, which I'm interested in trying also. We'll try both ways, yeah? Because this is the capture card that I bought, which I already opened. I bought this a few days ago, the Elgato 4KX. And I opened it, haven't even plugged it in yet, just because I haven't gotten around to it. Why? Just haven't gotten around to it. Did you already buy it? Yeah, I bought it. Here it is. Check it out. Here it is. Boom. Oop. 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 Here. I gotta. My Stream Deck got all jacked up. I can't zoom in and out like I used to. So let's fix that real quick here. So this is the OBS overhead camera. There it is. Right, and then I have a second overhead camera, which is the thing. We can do the Pepsi challenge and see which is better. Exactly, Stigs. No, 100% agree. We 100% agree. So, shoot, I got the right guy in the chat right now to walk me through some of this stuff as well. Thanks, brother. Dude, so folks in the chat, you know, if you've not checked out Stigs' channel and his gaming setup, in fact, Stigs, maybe you need to do a live stream as a walkthrough your, all the pieces of your gear. I know I've been wanting to do that for my stuff as well. I just need to find the time, or just do it, right? Man, you've heard of analysis paralysis by analysis paralysis. Well, I'm like, man, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? So, you know what? Just press record and just do it. So, and as I come across things like this one right now, to me, I want to be able to press a button on my foot pedal, right, to zoom in and zoom out. And it's not currently working at this time. So what is going on here? It is toggling the overhead camera scene. Let's see. I'm gonna show you right here. Boom. I gotta go to studio mode so you can see what I'm doing. Over here, right? When I press on the studio, right? Okay, you can't see it here. So space, scroll down. All right. So when I press, if you can see right over here for this scene, you'll see it toggle. Oh, it's not toggling. It was toggling earlier. Maybe because it has to be an inactive scene. Coke is better, Stigs. But Coke never had a Coke challenge. They only had a Pepsi challenge. Right? Alright, let's see here. So, bottom line is the sources it was referring to. Alright. What did I do before? I'm going to turn off studio mode. We are here, right? And then when I press the Stream Deck pedal button. So let's open Stream Deck. Stream Deck. There it is. Boom. I concur. I am a Coca-Cola guy. Coca-Cola. Remember that commercial? I think it was the Hands Across America when... how was that? What was that song? Coca-Cola song. Let's see here. How did it go? Coca-Cola song. Let's see. I might get copyright claimed. I want to hear it. I don't want to. Okay, cool. I'd like to buy the dude. No. All right, let's see here. Play it. Where's the play button? All right, let's just go to YouTube and then play it from there. YouTube, open like a new tab. Cherry Coke. The new Coke they tried on us in the 80s, it sucked. I vaguely remember that, bro. Coca-Cola song. It says, I'd like to buy the world of Coke.
To buy the world
The Coke, and shit with love. Trees and honeybees and snow white turtle doves. I'd like to teach the world to sing with harmony. Like to buy the world a Coke and keep it company. To teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. Do 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 do. The world wants today. On a hilltop in Italy, we assembled young people from all over. Oh, here, let me show you what I'm looking at. My Stream Deck is all froze. Replay. I'd like to buy the world a Coke and hush it with love. Grow apple trees and honey bees and snow white turtle doves. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I'd like to buy the world a Coke and keep it company. Do, 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 do. Jason should join, or Dennis should join me. How about, what do you think about that, Dusty? Oh my gosh, that's funny. Yeah, old school. Oh, old school, right, guys? Wow. Haven't heard that one in a while. Right? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's pretty coke. All right, cool. Back to what I was doing. I wanted to go here, and I want to zoom in and zoom out on my desktop here. And the way I did that before was I simply used Stream Deck to toggle it. So we'll go back to the right side here. Stream Deck. I can't see it here. Right there. So there's my Stream Deck, right? And I want to right side pedal. So Stream Deck pedal. And then overhead camera, A cam, overhead cam. Okay, so overhead cam. So is it creating a brand new scene? 147. The second one is overhead also, which is just the overhead. So overhead is what it's called there. And then the right pedal is overhead. Overhead and overhead cam, the source. So basically okay, cool, I see what's going on here. So here it is toggling the overhead cam, which is this here. So what I need to do is move this up. I am on the top left screen now. Oh, you can't see it. I wish that overhead cam. So, gotta go back to it. This. Where did you go? I do not know. There. So that toggles it off and on. So, overhead camera. And this is the normal overhead camera. So I need to swap them. In other words, it's toggling off and on. I want this to be the zoom in and zoom out. And this is the normal overhead camera, just like this. All right, so let's see here. Going back to the chat. Sorry, I was focused on the thing. Anthony the Stigs is laughing. You're only in your 40s. Me? I appreciate that, Dusty. I am not in my 40s. I'm older than my 40s. I will say that I'm older than my 40s. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That I am. Okay, cool. So back to it. So the right. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. Let me turn on the droid cam. In the interest of national security, we will not show you my password. Droid cam, and then droid cam on. There we go. Boom. So down below, back camera, right? I've got. So there's the computer setup, right? There's the desktop, and then down low, you can see I've got 2 foot pedals right there. Boom. There's 2 foot pedals down there, right? See it? The right one here, and the left one for my right foot, one for my left foot. And then basically have 6 foot pedal buttons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And yes, I am wearing clean favorite socks. Darn tough. I think I got a link for below this morning. Anthony Blaze is going to be 41 this month. Holy cow, Anthony. Happy birthday, bro. Happy freaking birthday. Alright, so let's turn this light off here. I'd like to buy the world a Coke. Keep it company. Do, 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 do. Now the song's stuck in my head. It's such a catchy tune. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Tiny. Over here, Tiny. Why are you getting all freaky? Dude, I'm right here. My camera's freaking out. Double audio. Oh, thank you very much. Shouldn't be double audio anymore. When I was on the droid cam, it probably did that. All right, let's go back to position 1 for this guy here. My OBS bot's is freaking out over here. It's like it's moving up and down for some reason. Thank you very much, Ellen. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for doing that. All right, let's turn on OBS bot. See, there's so many things. OBS bot center. Probably just need to turn the interface on so that it stops flipping out like that. Let's put it to sleep for a second. In other words, turn it off and turn it on again. Yeah, it does. I does see. I think Dennis Lovelady has been to my channel once, and I've never seen him ever again. You know, I mean, I'm not everybody's cup of tea. You know what I mean, if you will. Position 1. All right, now we're fixed, and then here, and then we're all zoomed in. So if we just do this, boop, it'll fix itself. Maybe, maybe not. All right, that's good enough. All right, so what I want to do, like I said, is toggle. Tiny2 has a mind of its own today. I know, Stigs. And the funny thing is, so I actually bought the OBS bot Tail Air. I think is what it's called, Tail Air camera. It was a bigger version of this, right? I bought it, was my first OBS bot camera, and I actually returned it because I was not happy with it because it freaked out. I could not get it to, you turn it off and on again. And I returned it. Unfortunately, I returned it with a good SD card in it as well. I had a micro SD card, like one of the black SanDisk ones. It was a black one, an Extreme. So yeah, it got all freaky on me, and was not happy. Maybe I just leave it as it is, Boom. And just allow it to toggle in and out. Boom. Yeah, this is what it's gonna do. That's what we'll do. This is toggle in and out. Cause I don't know it another way. All right, let's get to what we're gonna do here. Also, blessed day to you as well, Ellen P. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. All right, let's see here. In fact, I kind of want to do something here also. Let's do this. Stiggs is here. I'm gonna support the channel, Stiggs' channel. I'm gonna play one of your videos in the background, one of the long ones as well, of course, and we'll do that. Why? Because I like doing that. Support, that's what it's all about, right? Watching now, Control A, copy. So that reminds me. So Stiggs is over here, and it's a little thank you. You know what I mean? We need to grow that. We need to grow your subscriber list there, Mr. Stiggs. All right, cool. Yeah, I think you stream really late, so I'm like either about to go to sleep or something like that. And sometimes I put it on and just left my computer on at night, All right, Stiggs, I got one of your videos playing in the background. We got Ellen's videos in the background. Let's see here. We'll do that for Anthony also. Although we'll do that for Anthony also. Go to channel. Anthony's live as well at the same time. And then, let's see here. Play this one. Koala's dropping links as usual. Doesn't understand English. Only one link, Koala. You only need to put it once, man. Habla inglés? Let's see here. Paste and comment. All right, cool. So we've got the zoom back in again. So A cam, we got Fortnite, we've got the B cam, and then we zoom in, zoom out, and then this one is for Droid cam actually. As you can see here, it's all the other way. So we got the Droid camera going over there also. Change that scene. And then we've also got, I forgot what this camera was. Oh, this was for the back camera, the one in the back behind me. Yeah. Which is off right now. Which for some reason I can't get that one to work consistently. It always freezes up on me. And so I just turned it off because I just did. You know what I mean? So all right. let's do this. It's
It's tough to stream during the day. My autistic son is unpredictable.
Yeah, no. Understand. Somebody was asking me the other day also about how to convince their autistic son to make money. Was it money with who was it? Because they're really good at AutoCAD or CAD. He's nonverbal, he said, and I was like, man, I would love to give you advice, but I have no idea where to start other than maybe, for lack of a better term, showing them, hey, I mean, pay your kid to do a project, and maybe they see, oh wow, this was the reward, money for doing this. And maybe they then say, hey, I could then make some additional dollars if I, start out small. It doesn't have to be huge. Market the skills, especially if the work that they're doing is done quick, fast, check. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, Stigs. The Droid Cam just did, and it's a Droid Cam desk audio. Yeah, no, thank you very much for reminding me to do that, because we don't want double audio. You don't want double audio. Let's see here. Koala's gonna do it again. Tres links. Uno link, por favor. Koala. Uno link. No más. Uno. All right, cool. Let's see. All right, you know what? Let's do this. Let's go ahead and ask ChatGPT. Let's see. We're gonna go back to where is live streaming set up for Fortnite. Where are you? Here, let me show you what I'm looking at here. My Chrome. Looking at Chrome. Okay. All right. So here we are in ChatGPT, right? And these are the different things, most recent things that I've looked at here. PC 2019 Jeep. Why is that there? That's not me. Excel OBS icons. What's all this? All right, chat. Sell jet ski in Virginia Beach. I could delete that. You know why? Delete. Sold it. I sold my jet ski finally. Advantages of 49% ownership. Polar H10 heartbeat sound. Remember Stigs. That's why I got into the coding. Report. Where is it? Live streaming. I thought ideal. I live stream PC build. Let's just start a new chat then. I don't see where that is. Okay, Kirill. How do I set up my laptop to be a live streaming PC for dual PC setup? Let's see. Project name's okay. This is project name. Okay. Laptop live streamer. Create the project. I thought I was just creating a new chat. Okay, new chat in live. Alright. How do I set up my laptop to live stream Fortnite on a Fortnite played on a desktop PC? Let's see what ChatGPT says. Let's see. All right. To live stream Fortnite played on a desktop PC using your laptop as a streaming machine, you'll be setting up what's called dual PC streaming setup. Here's a step-by-step guide to help you configure this efficiently. All right. What you need: gaming desktop, boom. Streaming laptop, boom. Capture cards such as the Elgato HD 60S S. AverMedia. All right. Well, I got this one, the Elgato 4K-X. HDMI splitter or secondary monitor output if your GPU doesn't offer multiple outputs, okay? HDMI cable, USB cable, audio solution, either software routing or hardware audio mixer if needed. I don't know what that means. Let's just start plugging stuff together and in. So physical setup: connect the gaming PC to the capture card. Plug an HDMI cable from the graphics card, HDMI out on your gaming PC to the HDMI input on the capture card. Plug the capture card's USB output into your laptop. Use an HDMI splitter if you want to play on a monitor without delay or don't want to rely on capture card pass-through. Huh? Use voice meter 3.5 laptop OBS setup. Okay, so it's already confused me. Do I need to get an HDMI splitter? Because I don't want a delay. I don't want to play with a delay. You know what I mean? If you want to play on a monitor without delay, yeah, I don't want to play on delay. Because I got a capture card on the PC also. Plug an HDMI cable. Matthew Mommy's World, good to see you, CR. Cherry Rose is in the house. Thank you so much for being here. CR is in the house. Thank you very much. What time is it for you there? You're out in California, right? Oh, I got a low battery over here. Let's plug in the cell phone. I forgot. And we'll turn it off also. Okay, here. Let's see. What is this that I'm watching here? I don't want to watch this. I want to watch the Coca-Cola song. I don't want to watch it. I just want to. All right, see here. I want to see the words. Having coffee now. Oh, good. Yeah, me too. Me too. Having coffee as well. All right, we'll come back to this here. Where am I here? Boom and ChatGPT. No, it's not what I wanted to do. The window I wanted to capture is window title is match. Otherwise, find window if same type. Enter. Okay. So when I go to this one, nope. Not what I want to do. Alright, let's see here. Alright, so connect the game PC to the capture card, but I want to play it on the monitor here. Alright, without delay or don't want to rely on a capture card pass-through. Alright, I guess, do I need a, alright, let's see here. Let's plug in my, alright, I have a capture card on my PC and I have an external capture card. Let's see what it says to do when you do that. Great, since you have both an internal capture card on your desktop PC and an external capture card, you can set up your live stream with maximum flexibility. Here's how to proceed. Assuming your goal is to play Fortnite on your desktop and stream via your laptop using the external capture card. Correct. That's exactly what I want to do. Your internal capture card is likely used to capture HDMI input, not output, the Fortnite gameplay. Since you're playing Fortnite on this PC, the HDMI output needs to go to the laptop via the external capture card. Connect HDMI output from your GPU. This sends the Fortnite video signal to your laptop. All right, let's plug in the laptop here. So, I gotta plug it in, and yeah, we're just gonna start plugging things in and see what happens, right? Sometimes that's what you gotta do. Right, chat? I mean, well, that's what I'm going to do, regardless. So we got the laptop here, right? Let's go to the A cam. Track me. Put that over there. That over there. I've got this this stand, which we'll use here. We need to get rid of this thing. Actually, I'm gonna leave it there. Why? It's actually a kind of a neat. I don't like that foamy thing there though. Why? Because I don't. We're just gonna plug this into the up top here. That's not a good idea though. I should plug this in over here. Ouch! Yeah, I bumped my head. Can't be doing that, right, guys? Bonking the head is not good. Not good for the head. No bueno. I'm gonna get rid of this, I think. Because I want my computer to breathe. And that prevents it from breathing, I think. And we're gonna move this thing elsewhere. This is a cell phone stand, right? That's on this rolling stand here. And my laptop cord gets in the way. I'd like to be able to continue to use this, of course, as well. Why? Because I have it. So plug that back in here, you know, and we'll make it happen. Making it happen. I mean, it's not the it's a little bit of a wobbly dealio, but it's what I've got. Foam. We'll put this over here for now, so that I can do the thing. PC's getting hot already. What's up with that? I'll be right back. So, Coding for Dummies. You gotta look at the site. This is second edition. Old. And I think, like I said, I think Amazon sent me a used book because it was all scratched up on it. And if I'm gonna buy a brand new book from Amazon, right? I want a brand new book from Amazon. You know what I mean, chat? I want a brand new book from Amazon, not a used one. So, yeah. I guess we could put that in the trash. All right. So, where am I? I'm over here, Tiny. Quit freaking out. You can't see my eyeballs. It's all zoomed in. Funny sometimes. Alright, so your internal capture card is likely used to capture the HDMI input and not output the Fortnite gameplay. Connect HDMI output from your GPU. To my external capture card. HDMI in. This sends a Fortnite video signal to your laptop. So here's the dealio here. All right. So there's this. Inside this box as well is... Oh, it's got a picture of what I need to do. Elgato download. Ask which is a better way to stream, via capture card or via SRT. Oh, that's a good idea. Shoot, that saved me some money too there, Stigs, right? That's a good question. Which is better? Which is a better way to stream? Using an external capture card, or what do you call it? Or via SRT, or is it colon? I don't know what SRT means. Let's see here. Chrome. Move it over so you can see what it's saying to me, to us. Hey, come on, come on. There we go. All right, let's see here. Both external capture cards and SRT, secure, reliable transport, are legitimate ways to stream from a gaming PC to a laptop. But they serve different needs and come with trade-offs. Here's a detailed comparison to help you decide which is better for your specific Fortnite streaming setup. Option 1, external capture card, low latency and high reliability. USB 3.0 capture cards are very fast. Plug and play, easy to set up and integrate into OBS. No CPU, GPU load on gaming PC. All encoding rendering is offloaded to the laptop. No network issues. Runs through direct USB connection. Great for areas with unreliable local networks. Supports audio and video in one stream. Cons: needs dedicated hardware, which you already have. Potential audio routing issues. Requires setup for HDMI audio or loop back. Limited resolution FPS depending on capture card. Best for maximum stability, streaming on the go, or in lower latency esports scenarios. Plug and play reliability. SRT streaming over the network. Again, SRT stands for Secure Reliable Transport. SRT is a software-based protocol that streams high-quality, low-latency video over your local or remote network. Pros: no capture card required. Very high quality, bitrate up to 20 megabytes per second. Low latency, flexible setup, great for remote production or when both machines are on a fast LAN. Secure and error resilient. Cons: more complex setup. Requires SRT compatible tools like OBS with SRT plugin, vMix or MPEG. Firewall router configuration might be necessary. Relies heavily on network quality. Any packet loss or jitter affects a stream stability. Higher CPU load. SRT encoding must be done by the gaming PC. Best for high-end studio setups or local NDI SRT networks. Wireless or clutter-free setups. Advanced users comfortable with networking. Stigs, that might be you, man. That's you. You're an advanced user. Me, I'm like, minus beginner. Final recommendation. Use external capture card. For your case, playing Fortnite on a desktop PC and streaming with a laptop. The external capture card is better and simpler option. Let's see here. Here's a chart. Feature external versus SRT streaming. Setup complexity, easy, medium, hard. Okay, so this is the win. Latency, very low, low. Okay, so this is the win. Reliability is high, depends on the LAN. I would support that if it's direct, it should be even higher, right? Audio sync, simple, via HDMI. Requires tweaking. CPU load game, low, medium, high. Okay. And then best use case, local dual PC setups, advanced studio. All right. If you'd like, I can walk you through setting up an SRT just so you can compare or optimize OBS and audio for your capture card. Let me know. Let's go. It said. I thought it said. It says let me know. I'd like to learn it. Let me go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Give me a second. And I'm back. All right, cool. So, let's see here. I have an Elgato 4KX. All right, excellent. It's a high-end external USB capture and capable of capturing up to 4K 60 HDR with zero lag pass-through, making it an outstanding choice for dual PC streaming setup like yours. Here's how to maximize your streaming quality and reliability using the Elgato 4KX and how it stacks compared to SRT. Why the Elgato 4KX is ideal for you. Stigs, Justin, good to see you, bro. Good to see you, bro. Thanks for stopping in, man. All right, so let's see here. Setting up my laptop to be a streaming PC. Okay, cool. The laptop that I'm using is in the description below. It is an Asus ZenBook. I bought it in like 2022 or 2023. I forgot when I got it. All right, cool. VRR and ALLM pass-through, smooth gameplay with no tearing. Ultra low latency, optimized for real-time streaming. USB 3.2 G2N2 interface, high-speed data for lossless video transfer. Instant game view, real-time preview in OBS with nearly no delay. Just stopping in for a few rather than off. Oh man, Justin, I'm sorry for your loss. The Stigs. I agree with chat. Let's first start with the capture card. Check. Roger that. Roger that. Best settings for Fortnite streaming. Since platforms like Twitch cap stream resolution at 1080p 60, you'll want to input resolution 1080p or 1440p, preferably for capture quality. OBS output on laptop, resolution 1920 by, I stream on Fortnite, on YouTube. I primarily stream on the YouTube. You can take full advantage of higher bit rates and resolutions compared to Twitch, making your Elgato 4KX even more valuable. Below is a detailed streaming configuration for YouTube, including OBS setup, optimal encoding, resolution options, and quality presets. Recommended OBS settings for YouTube. All right, connect your gaming PC's HDMI output to the Elgato 4KX input. Plug the USB cable from the Elgato 4KX into your laptop, preferably into your laptop. Okay, so I don't know if this is a, let's see here. I had an HDMI cable here. Let's turn, we need light, folks. And what is up with my freaking OBS bot? Let's turn it off and on again. Like a full, let's unplug it. Is it hot or something? It is hot. We're gonna unplug it. Remember when you did not have ChatGPT or Grok? Yes, which was just last year, you know? As funny as it sounds. But it's pretty amazing, the this AI. You know? I think it's pretty amazing. Alright, I'm going to turn a light on so I can see a little bit better. Instead of being in my dungeon here. Alright, let's see here. Okay. Position 1. All right. Stigs, wait until you see some of the new AI devices that will be rolling out soon. Oh, man. Yeah, right. ChatGPT is getting good. It is. And it's becoming more, I guess, for lack of a better term, it's learning, right? It's learning. All right, let's see. Man, my head's gigantus. Don't need to be that gigantus. I don't think. Let's just confirm what it looks like here. Whoa, dang, dude. Let's see here. They just had an update yesterday, and did you download the Chat GPT app in the Microsoft Store? No, I did not. I'm doing it directly in the, what do you call it? In the web browser. Yeah, I use Chat GPT from the web browser as opposed to the actual app to put on my computer. All right, which we'll get to later on because I want to focus on this one. You're gonna send me down another rabbit hole, Justin. Do not put an Amazon link. No, not right now. I want to figure this out first. All right, let's see here. Capture setup. Connect your game PC's HDMI output to Elgato 4K input. Let's see here. Plug USB cable from the Elgato X directly into your laptop. In OBS on your laptop, add a video capture device. I think my, let's see here. I have a Samsung, what's it called? Odyssey Neo G9. Is that my screen here? My monitor? I forgot. What do I have here for my Odyssey Neo G9? Let's see what it says about that. Odyssey Neo G9. Let's see if that changes anything. Does it have an output there also? All right. That's what I'm gonna do. All right. Let's go back up to where I was earlier. Koala, really, dude? Uno Linko. Koala. Uno. Not Trace. Not Trace. What's up, Kayla? Mega love shout out to you as well. Thank you very much for being here. Figuring out how to run a second PC. My laptop. As you can well, you can't see it right now, but that's what I'm doing. I've got this Elgato dealio here. All right, recommended settings. Okay, so connect your gaming PC's HDMI output. So let's go into the back of the computer here. Let's see about that. Let's see. Gaming PC's HDMI out. I don't know which one is HDMI out in the back here. Let's see here. Maybe it's the... Where is the HDMI out on my GPU? It's asking from the GPU, right? On my gaming PC GPU, which is the let's see if it knows. See if it knows video card, this one here. Copy, and then here, 1 second, Stigs. Enter. Alright, what you need to understand is that you're going to have to move a lot of things over to the laptop for control. For instance, your Stream Deck and cameras will need to be connected to the laptop now. Right. You should have 3 display ports and one HDMI on your GPU. That is the one you need. Interesting. So from a standpoint of, and it's interesting you mentioned that also, Stakes, because now that I'm actually going into tobacco here, it's like, I want to be able to just plug my laptop in and be like, all right, boom. Kind of like a hub into a hub, so to speak. And then when I basically giving me the option to either stream from the gaming PC or from the laptop. You should have 3 display ports and 1 HDMI on your GPU. That is the one you need. Alright, let's take a look here. Your Asus gaming unit has a standard set of video apps on the rear panel here. Yeah, I can see 2 open ones, but I don't know which one is which. I do have 3 display ports, which are for my 3 monitors, and then the 2 HDMI ports. But the leftmost or rightmost ports labeled metal IO shield or in the manual, depends on orientation. Look for a distinct HDMI port shape. Yep, I saw it, but I don't know which one. I can't. It only says IO. But does that mean it's input and output? Going into the back here. No, it just says HDMI on it. You want to see it? They're all outputs. Oh. When you use the SRT connection, I have OBS running on both devices. When I use the SRT connection, I have OBS running on both devices. Does the capture card have OBS running on both, or just the streaming laptop? I don't know that this necessarily runs the OBS. I was just gonna I already have OBS on my laptop, but yeah. So let's open this up real quick and see what else is in here. Oh, there's cables. Oh, it's got an HDMI cable. How about that? Put you off to the side here for now. All right. I guess that's for USB-C. Alright, so here's an HDMI cable. We'll use this one here. Hopefully I don't have to move too much around, Stakes. That would be ideal, right? Ooh, this says 8K on it. All you can do at this point is just hook it up and dive into it. Yeah, no, just plug things in, right? Just plug it in. So in here, let's go to the PC. Alright, so plug that in, and then let's see here what it says to do. Plug the USB cable from the Elgato into your laptop, preferably Gen 2 ports. So USB-C. I wonder why it doesn't want me to do HDMI into the laptop. It wants me to use this cable here. I mean, it's got a HDMI out here. Would it be better? All right, it's plugged in. Okay, so let's see. Where'd it go? Alright, plug USB in your OBS laptop, add a video capture device, select Elgato 4KX. Oh, okay. So, OBS. Let's put you over here. We're going to create a new scene. Elgato 4KX. Okay. And then scene, and that would be video capture device and 4KX. Okay. Okay. So it did. No signal. Yet. Set resolution depending on YouTube target quality. Set FPS 60. Alright. So properties. Resolution type. Custom. Resolution. There, 4K, match output, FPS, yeah, sure. We'll just make it 60 like it said. And then video format, that'll do. Let's see here, okay. Testing 1, 2. Let's see here. I need to show settings folder. I need to do my, what do you call it, output settings to be, you know, we're just gonna we're gonna go back, cancel. We're just gonna stream right now at 1920 instead as a starting point, you know. Okay, so what's next here? Do I need to turn Fortnite on for it to work also? To get a signal in? All right, so maybe I got to turn Fortnite on. Epic Games Launcher. It's on, but I've got no signal. Properties, deactivate, activate. Yes. Alright, use one of the HDMI ports on your 3080 Ti to output a second display signal. Connect that to the HDMI input of the Elgato, then connect the Elgato via USB-C. Alright, configure a dedicated streaming display in Windows. Right-click this desktop display settings. Okay, so I gotta go to right top, display settings, and then I've got to do, let's see here, set your main display as the Neo. Okay, 3 is my main display. Good. Right click display settings. Alright, what does it want me to do? Right click display settings, set the Elgato feed to duplicate only the center portion. Oh, okay. And then this, which is 4, and then let's see, make this, remember, minimize ease, right click, multiple displays. Alright, let's see here, identify, 1, 2, it's not saying, identify, that's 3, where's number 4 at? What is this one? Select the display to change the settings for it. Identify. 1, 2, 3, 4. Apply. Identify. It's not doing it. Alright, connect the HDMI port, connect the Elgato to your laptop via USB-C. Alright, configure a dedicated streaming display in Windows. Right-click Desktop Display Settings. Set your main display. Good. Set the Elgato feed to duplicate only the center portion. Alright, so where is the Elgato feed though? I assumed that it was 4. Alright, choose multiple display modes for the present. Make this, remember the Windows locations, minimize Windows, each cursor, detect other display. Detect. We didn't find another display. Okay. Advanced Elgato. Display 4 connected. Okay, good. There it is. Display 4 isn't active. Okay. So this is the Elgato, and so maybe I need to do another settings here. Configure video. That's not it there. Let's just go device default. Okay. Let's see if it activates now. Nope. Boom. Display 4. It says it's not active. Maybe I need to do something on the laptop. All right. Let's see. So the laptop, video capture device, edit, transform, left crop, right crop, optional enhancements, set windows to output. Okay, let's go to here maybe. I'm on my laptop now. Minimize, right click, display settings. Internal display. Do I need to download something onto my laptop for Elgato to work? That's the other question now, right? Because what I'm trying to do is, let's see here. You know what, let's just do it. Let's go to this, the laptop, and then elgato.com/downloads. Download. Is it downloads? Yep, there it is. And then, let's see, close. Like, I feel like I need to like, I mean, the OBS detected the Elgato. It's just that it's not I feel like I'm, let's see, display settings again. So I am now here. Just like to change the settings for it. 4. Identify. Okay, so it's not even, the number 4 is not showing up on the laptop. Night light, color profile, HDR, scene layout, scale, advanced display information. As we can see, display 4 is in fact the Elgato 4KX, but it says it's not active. That means I have to turn something. I need to do a setting over here. Let's see. What did it say for? What is the app I need to download? Maybe I need to activate it on the laptop. Download. Download Elgato 4K capture utility. 4K capture utility. Okay, cool. Stream Deck Wavelength 4K capture utility. Download. Just one thing before you download. Subscribe. Thanks for downloading. I'm already, what do you call it? Subscribe to El Gato. El Gato. Downloading still. I need to set up the, what do you call it, laptop with the Ethernet connection as well. Good thing I've got that already wired right here. And it's not going to live right here, but it may live elsewhere eventually. We need to hook this in too, though. Oh, why is it so slow? It's because I'm on Wi-Fi right now. So let's go ahead and fix that now. Boom. Am I running out of cable? That one's too short. Oh, excuse me, chat. I feel like I'm gonna need a longer cable. Maybe eventually. Depends on where the laptop's gonna live when I stream from the laptop. Again, just experimenting, figuring it out, right? Do I have a USB-C on this side? I do not. I guess I gotta move this thing over closer. Oh, that. Okay, thanks for downloading the 4K utility. Okay, so let's do that. And then turn it on. Welcome to the Elgato 4K Capture Utility Setup Wizard. Next. See what I'm doing? Look over my shoulder. Droid cam. Alright, one audio. So next, so we're on the laptop now. Agree. Next. Okay, next. Ready to install Elgato 4K Capture Utility. Install. Cool. Alright, so we're doing it. Doing it. Do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? Yes. Sure. Removing backup file. Finish. Okay, so boom, minus, and do we have connection? Go to OBS. Elgato 4K Capture Utility. One moment, please. I hear toot toot. Devices in use by other software. Okay. Properties. Elgato 4K. It's not the virtual camera. It's 4KX. Configure video. Configure crossbar. Device default. Scroll down. Auto detect. Use hardware decoding when available. Audio output mode. Okay. Super odd. Let's go back to the chat GPT. Port on GPU, HDMI 1 or 2, okay, done. Cable type, HDMI 2.1, stream. Alright, set Windows audio to output. Would you like custom OBS profile and cropping pre-configured? No, not yet. Well, I'm all plugged in, but it's not happening. So what's up with that, chat? Confirm your output is detected. Also check NVIDIA control panel for refresh rate and HDR settings. Nope. Would you like pre-built scene collection? I'm going back up to see if I missed anything. It's like, oh, I should have done that too. You know, back to the very first question, because maybe I missed something, right? All right. Let's see. Capture card. Okay, so capture card software driver. I just put that on. Add a video capture card back to your device in OBS. Good. Configure output settings. No signal. But the problem is that it's not detecting it. When I click on the settings here, display 4 is inactive. So what is that telling me? Let's turn off OBS first. Windows capture utility. Elgato capture utility. So no signal. Because over here it doesn't know what to send. So right? World Tour, it's good to see you. Mega love shout out to you. Thanks for being here. So 4. I appreciate you, World Tours, for 8K. Thank you very much. So this is multiple displays. Make this my main display. Remember Windows locations based on monitor connection. Minimize windows when monitor is disconnected. Ease cursor movement between displays. Detect. We didn't define another display. I'm doing very well. Just figuring things out here. You know, trying to figure out this second PC for streaming setup, which it's select the display to view or change its settings. All right, play, pause, process video automatically, save network bandwidth by playing a video resolution. No. Display information. This. Okay. Advanced display. How do I make it active? How do I activate it? I mean, it's active. Close. Settings. I'm on the laptop now as well to try to figure this out here. But I don't see. So this is not getting a signal from this. This is not on, even though it's on. Capture device is at 4K. Display OBS settings. Picture, recording, mic. Yeah, I'm in let's turn on OBS again. Maybe I gotta turn the computer off and on again, right? Sometimes that's what we gotta do. So it's saying that there's no signal, as you can see, right? Because when I go to the top right corner here. So this is the main PC here, like so. Let's get rid of that heart rate because we're not displaying heart rate right now. Apply, identify. One, two, three, four should be popping up on this here too. Disconnect this display. Duplicate desktop 3 and 4. Extend desktop to this display. Duplicate. Let's try that again. Duplicate desktop on 1 and 3. Revert. So you typed in World Tours 8K, you typed in OBS settings. So do you have more details other than that? It's kind of very vague of a suggestion and not helpful. I know you're being helpful by saying OBS settings, but be a little more detailed. Especially since you're just getting into the conversation, and which you might have great idea, but share more. What are you telling me to do? Extend desktop to this display. Duplicate desktop on 3 and 4. Extend desktop to this display. Okay. Nope. Revert. Detect. Identify. I mean, it knows that it's the capture 4K. Help with display. Advanced display. Display 4 isn't active. And it could very well be as easy as, like you said, that it's in OBS settings, but elaborate. You know, give me some more information, 8K. World Tours 8K. Let's chat GPT. I love it when people tell me to do something, but they leave it like that. No other details. It's so awesome. Chrome. All right, and then let's see here. Back to let's ask the question. Why doesn't my gaming PC detect the streaming PC? If your gaming PC isn't detecting your streaming PC, especially in the context of using a capture card like the Elgato 4KX, it's likely because of a misunderstanding of how the connection works. The gaming PC never directly detects the streaming PC. Instead, it sends out video out via HDMI, and the streaming laptop receives that signal through the Elgato capture card. Let's walk through what happened and what should happen and how to troubleshoot it properly. Okay, cool. So gaming PC sends HDMI video out, boom, into the Elgato 4KX. Captures that HDMI input. Check. Streaming laptop receives that video via USB. Correct. The two PCs don't need to see each other. It's not like file sharing or LAN connection. Your gaming PC thinks it's outputting to a monitor via HDMI. The capture card acts like a monitor, and the laptop uses software to view and stream that input. Okay, check. Troubleshooting checklist. Is HDMI output enabled on the gaming PC? Unsure. Let's see here. So, in other words, if Windows detects two displays, if not, press Win to extend or duplicate. Okay, extend or duplicate. Let's see. Right-click desktop, display settings. Let's go back to the display settings, view display settings, and then Windows P to duplicate. Okay, so see if Windows detects two displays. Yes, it does. If not, press WinP and extend or duplicate, or click Detect under Display Settings. Detect. It's not detecting it. If this still doesn't detect the capture card as display, try other HDMI port on the GPU. Okay, let's try that. We're gonna unplug it and plug it back in. Okay. Ensure the HDMI cable is rated for 2.0 plus and plugged in securely. I don't know, it's what came in the box. So I would like to assume that it came with the proper HDMI cable. Yeah? Identify. Detect. Nothing yet. Alright. Let's see here. Troubleshoot checklist. Okay, cool. Is Elgato showing in OBS on the streaming laptop? Open OBS. Yep. If OBS says no signal, check that your gaming PC is outputting a resolution supported by Elgato. Ah, okay. HDR is turned off on the HDMI output. Okay. I'm pretty sure that it is. I don't know. I do not know. Elgato drivers installed. Yes, I do have the 4K capture utility. Yes, avoid hubs or extenders if possible. Elgato flashes appears to intermittently swap USB ports. Remember, they don't see each other like network. Okay, using SRT, which requires networking, not needed for Elgato. If you're trying to use SRT instead, if you're trying to set up, then yes, gaming PC must see the laptop and the network. Display settings on the gaming PC, OBS source properties on the laptop. Whether your Elgato lights up when the HDMI is connected. Well, I got a light on the 4K capture card. I'll debug it with you step by step of your display settings on the gaming PC. Let's how do I get into the settings for the GPU? Maybe that's it? Is HDMI input enabled? Right click desktop display settings. This text to displays. Okay. Check your game PC outputting a resolution as supported by Elgato. Let's see. I need to. What did you ask me, Sticks? Let's see here. Or let's see here. Does the capture card support your current output resolution? Which it says 4K I'm sure that it does because it's 4K 60. But the question is how to confirm that the output resolution on the GPU is 4K 60 or 1080p at 60 frames per second, right? So let's, how do I do that? Is it GeForce? NVIDIA control panel. Let's go there. Resolution. Select the display that you would like to change. Alright. I don't want to change the PC itself though. NVIDIA control panel's not responding. Copy how to well, NVIDIA control panel's locked up right now. So and I've got some craziness going on right now. The screens all went black. Just changed resolution. Oh, I don't like that at all. It's all whack. How do I revert? Alright, it's thinking right now. I didn't like it when I changed the resolution on the thing, so I need to I guess let it do its thing, let it think and figure itself out. Come on. Maybe close it and close program. NVIDIA control panel. In my honest opinion, I think the capture card does not support the resolution you're outputting to your display. Check. I gotta revert it back to it also. Come on, where's my mouse at? There you are. Apply. Go back to 76. Yeah, because I'm playing Fortnite on the ultra wide, right? It's a good point. That's a good point there, Stigs. That's a good point. In other words, if I were to play Fortnite on a regular monitor, apply your desktop configure has changed. Would you like to keep these changes? Yes, I do. In other words, if I were playing on a regular monitor, like if I turned off the Neo, it would probably work fine. But because it's what is this monitor? 7680 by 2000 something, 2160. Because it's that big, right? It doesn't know what to do with it. Now, what if I were to turn the monitor off? Let's just try it. Let's just, see. If I were to turn off the monitor, would that make a difference and change things up? Identify, detect. Identify. 1, 2. Oh, wow. Oh, look. I've got the desktop, Dusty. I mean, Stigs. Ooh. So this, in other words, top left screen here. But it's jacked up all my settings now. You know what, Stig? I did do that. I changed the resolution on the NVIDIA control panel, but it got all wonky. But when I turned it off, right? When I turned it off, I now have the desktop over on the right-hand side now. And what you're looking at is what's on the laptop. Let's see here. So this is the top left screen monitor, right? If I were to just to it's outputting, so what I want to do is duplicate the desktop. So this is going to be a duplicate desktop 1 on 3. Keep changes. Alright, identify. So this is 1, the top right monitor. I don't actually know what you guys are looking at right now. So let's go to the Droid Cam. So unplug. So right now, as you can see, this is desktop 1, and that's desktop 2. Identify, right? So you can see the 1 there and the 2 there, and identify, and the 3 over here. All right? Huh? But what I want 3 to do is I want 3 to not be an extension. I want to duplicate. Keep changes. 1 on 3. Or this OBS needs to be let's see. Keep changes. Apply. Extend desktop. What is the resolution of display device 3? It says, well, looking at the, here, I'll show you. Can you see the window? Display resolution 2560 by, all right, let's make this good eye. What if I made it 3840 by 2160? Alright, revert. Let's go back, and we're gonna make it, we're gonna change it up again. So as you can see here right now though, this is Elgato 4KX. I know it's hard to see. Here, let me flip the camera around here. Back. This is what is on the laptop. I'm not streaming from this laptop yet. I'm just trying to set it up so this would capture display number 1. If that makes sense. I mean, this is not going to work out for what I'm trying to do. I think because of my giant monitor. I guess I'm just gonna have to get rid of this monitor, huh, Stigs? Nope. Let's see here. Let's see what 1920 by 1080 does for the display resolution. So keep changes. SRT. Ah, yeah. That might be the way. It might be the way. Select the display to change the settings for it. What time is it? 12:45. I'm gonna eat lunch probably at like 1:30. But this is an interesting exercise, if you will. All right, select the display to change the settings for it. So, what's going on here though? Why is it? And it's dark. All right, let's minimize things here. Minimize and just because I can't find. I want to be able to find that screen. I mean, right now it's displaying this right here, right? But what is it displaying? It's displaying an input from the computer, right? And I think it's displaying I don't know what it's displaying. It's displaying desktop 3, which is this. Identify. Oh, it's displaying. You know what it's displaying? Nope. Nope. It's displaying the desktop of 1. Which is not accurate either. Extend desktop to this display. Duplicate 1 on 3. Keep changes. It doesn't want to though. Revert. Going back to the original settings here. Alright, so 3, display resolution. Alright, let's go back to 3, which is the Elgato. What is the max resolution of display 3? Well, display 3, I believe, is the 4K 60. Whatever that shows is the max that you can use for your ultra wide. 4K 60, I see. In which case I need to, mess around with the settings on that also. Which I don't think I really want to do. I just... go back to display, multiple displays. 3 is the Elgato, and it's not meant to be a display, but even though it is a display, and I don't want to necessarily. I want to duplicate 1 on 3. You know, and it's not allowing me to. See, 1 on 1 and 3. Duplicate desktop on 1 and 3. This duplicate desktop 1. Duplicate desktop 2. All right, what is this one here? This is my main. This is number 2. Extend desktop to this display. You know what? I'm gonna play some Fortnite and then eat some lunch. Dang. Return it. We'll try the SRT. I think I'll try the SRT, but another time. I want to get a game in and then eat some lunch. Or could I use this this thing for something else? I think I bought it from Best Buy, so it's an easy return. Could I use the 4K 60 for something else? Because you know, I mean, I'd like to. Well, I'm going to be doing some live streaming from the garage, and instead of using my Droid camera, right? Instead of bringing this down into the garage with me, I'm going to bring the laptop into the garage with me and just stream there. SRT is really easy. Check. No, we'll do it. You want me to do it right now, don't you, Stigs? All right, let me hit the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Oh. Why is Tiny over there? Being all weird. What's wrong with you, Tiny? Gee. And then my stream deck's all freaky out again, also. Hey, what's going on, Tiny? Good to see you, good to see you. No, Galactic Season is ending in 60 minutes. I'm going to start up my stream for it. Oh, yeah? All right. Right on. I am trying to figure out how to... We're stuck on the other screen with Airplane. The airplane. Oh, my drone. Yeah, and my camera's all freaky out on me again. You know. Alright, cool. So, let's see here. Let's go back to Chrome and ask it. Let's close this. Oh, come on. What's going on with this window here? Axel chat. Axel chat got frozen. Close, 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 close. Got something stuck on the screen there. Why is that window stuck on the screen? close this up also. Let's turn this monitor off real quick. And then we'll turn it back on again. Need to refresh it. And why is Tiny all freaky? Dang, dude. We could get the connection set up in like 5 minutes though. All right, I'll do it. Let's do it in 5 minutes. Or 6 or whatever, you know. I'm game. But why is this freaking thing here, man? You see this little window? Oh, you can't see it. On my screen, I've got a window that's stuck. Let's just close the, what do you call it? Task manager. And then we're gonna close up Axel Chat. How do you refresh a monitor? So you can't see it, which is good, but what I'm looking at here is back camera. This is what I'm looking at here. You see this block, this box? I can't click on it, and all it is, it's like a window, right, that I can't close. Clicking on the X, it's like it's not even there, but it's there. You know what I mean? So I'm irritated that that's occurring right now. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright, I need to plug in the phone because she's dying. Alright, cool. We'll get back to it. And then let's see here. Axel Chat. So I can see the chat. Alright, do you know how to reserve static IP addresses for your laptop and your gaming PC in your router? I have no idea how to do that, Stigs. It's some app. Start closing them until it disappears. Confirm. Close. Close. Closing them all. Close. Is it OBS? I might have to pause OBS for a moment. Close. 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 Alright, we're going to pause the stream for a second and try it. Because I've closed everything. It's still there, as you can see. Right. Use it for a dual PC streaming setup, because that's what it's turned into, that we're not going to use it for a dual PC streaming setup because of my giant monitor. Or I'll just return it, like I said. I mean, that is an option. You guys still with me? Are we back to live? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, so it did work. We are live over here on the laptop. So that's kind of cool. It's mirror image. You guys are looking at I think you're looking at a mirror image. This is my right hand that I'm holding up right now. So what I'm looking at is a flipped version. No, we're accurate. It looks, I guess that looks weird to me. All right, we're gonna stop the stream on the laptop and then go back. Back at it. That's cool to be able to go from PC to laptop, you know. Although the camera is it's not very bright. It looks very dull over here. You know, it's very, very dull. Stiggs, you still there? All right, let's see here. How to connect with SRT. To connect your gaming PC and streaming laptop via SRT, secure, reliable transport for streaming without a capture card. You'll be creating a software-only dual PC setup. This method uses OBS with SRT output on the gaming PC and OBS SRT input on the streaming laptop. Here is a complete step-by-step guide. Gaming PC plays Fortnite and sends live video audio stream over LAN via SRT. Streaming laptop receives the SRT stream and broadcasts it to YouTube. Can't I just go directly from the PC to the laptop via Ethernet? Both PCs must be on the same local network. Wired is highly recommended. It is. OBS Studio installed on both machines. Optionally, firewall rules adjusted to allow SRT over a chosen port. Alright, set up the streaming laptop to receive SRT. Open OBS Studio on your laptop. Okay. Go to Tools, NDI, SRT Settings, or use Media Source Method. Secure, reliable transport. Alright, so Settings, Tools. Tools. NDI, SRT Settings. Media Source Method. Do I have the updated version of OBS over here though? Let's see. About how help, how do I update? Update, help, visit, join, log, crash, check for updates. No updates currently available. Alright, so auto configuration withered, scripts output timer. Where's SRT settings? use media source method below. Use media source to receive SRT. Add new media source. Okay, let's try that. Here. Media source. We're going to call it SRT. Stiggs dropped a, what do you call it? Or somebody dropped a chat. You got this. I'll check back in after the event. Okay, cool. Oh, is the event going on now? Sounds good. Sounds good. All right, let's see here. And then name it SRT input. Uncheck local file. Uncheck local file. In the input field, enter CPP. Oh my gosh. Okay. CPP space. Or enter. This makes your laptop listen on port 999 for incoming video. Ooh. Alright, so CCP. Hey, where'd you go there? Where'd you go there? Properties. Boom. Boom. Enter. Hey, where'd you go there? CPP. So I'm now doing the thingy thing on the thing. Is it alternate enter? Control enter. Space. In the input field. Oh, I'm in the input field. It says input format though. Let's see here. SRT / 0.0.0.0 colon 999 question mark mode equals listener. Okay, enable hardware decoding. Use hardware decoding when enabled. Under recording. Oh wait, and then restart playback when source becomes active. Okay. Set latency 100 milliseconds to 300 milliseconds. It doesn't give me an option for setting the latency. Just network buffering and reconnect delay. We'll go with 10 seconds. Can I go less? Okay, cool. Now open OBS on your gaming PC. Go to Settings, Output Advanced. Settings. Output. Advanced. Okay. Under recording, set custom output. Custom output. Oh, I can't do anything because I'm live right now. Yeah, I'm live right now, so I can't mess with those settings. I'll do it when we're not live. And I'm hungry now, so I'm actually gonna go and eat some lunch. I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream. We might actually go do something else because I want to get away from the computer, do stuff in the garage. But I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you very much for hanging out and enjoying the stream. I will see you guys later on. Cool? All right. See you later.